Yo, 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 it's the Wheelz Show. Man, it's been like a long day today. When I was gonna take a bath today, the lift people came over and they put my new Hoyer lift up, so I got that done. But I wasn't able to take a bath, didn't have enough time. So I just went on the walk today. And before I went on the walk, I felt kind of off a little bit, like fatigued. And, I chose to take my temperature, and it was like 99.3. And man, I don't know why it's like that. Like every so often, it's every couple of months. I'm not sure why it's like that, but I mean, I'm kind of getting used to it. But I'm just tired of having like goosebumps, and I'm already cold all the time and having a little bit of chills. Like that doesn't help, but I'm definitely gonna get some good sleep tonight and sleep for a while. Put my covers up, sweat it out. I usually get rid of my little low grade fevers like in a day. That's how long it usually takes. But I was gonna get some new beats the other day, and that was on, I guess it was Tuesday. Yeah, I wanted to get some new beats, but then I kind of ran out of energy. I had to do a freestyle and write a song, or it might have been Wednesday, I'm not sure. Nah, it didn't happen Wednesday. But yeah, so I wasn't able to do that because I was just too tired. So I was like, let's try to do beats a different day. I'll look for some. Probably on Sunday. I'm definitely going to go to the Bob Marley Fest that we have down here on 420. So it's going to be nice. I've never been to it. And then this last Sunday, I celebrated, or my family celebrated, my brother's birthday, and his birthday was on the 10th. And so we celebrated it on Sunday, and that went well. That was really nice. It was good to see everybody, and it feels good to be back at the old house that my dad used to always be at, because there's been a couple, or maybe one birthday we went over to his other house that he calls the White House. He has the White House and then the E House. I'm used to the E House over there, not too far from here, so I'm used to that place, and like that's where I've had most of my birthday parties. But during COVID, I tried something different. I went to strip clubs and tried that out, but it's not really what I'm into too much. I mean, I'm into girls, don't get me wrong, but not like that. Even when I was young, I did some, stuff that I'm not too proud of, but, it's just the way life goes. You gotta live and you gotta learn. And there's a lot of things that I, had to learn the hard way with, and, it's just part of life, man. Like, I've learned the hard way in so many different ways that, I'm coming wiser, with this age that I'm in. And, man, my friend, he, passed away last Thursday. My friend Alan, and I couldn't believe it, man. Like, it doesn't even feel real that, like, most of my friends, or all of my friends with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, have passed on, and, it makes it hard losing a lot of friends. But my mom always told me when you get older, you're going to lose a lot more people around you, and people are going to be, passing away. And you're going to go to a lot more funerals. Like, I didn't really think of it then, but now I'm really thinking of it now. Because I just talked to him probably like 3 weeks ago, and he was just complaining about his leg hurting and all that. And I was trying to figure out ways to help him with that, and support him. And then I hear a call, like, I think it was last Sunday. We got a call. I didn't answer my phone because I was in the middle of something, doing breathing treatments or medicine, I can't remember. But then my mom came, and she told me that Alan ain't doing so well. They airlifted him to a hospital, and it's not looking good. So that was then. And then I woke up early. I guess it was Thursday morning at 11, and he was kind of knocked out, passed out, not really coherent at all. But I mean, I didn't want to wake up at 11, but I'm really glad I did and got to say bye to him. And I rapped a little bit. Cause he really enjoyed my music, so I really, felt good doing that. And I just can't believe that he's gone. I remember praying that, like, hey, if it's his time to go and that's what he wants and he doesn't want to fight no more, hey, I'm not going to make you fight. Who am I? I'm just going to pray to my God and let him know, hey, if he wants to go, let him go. If he doesn't, he doesn't. If he wants to keep fighting, let him keep fighting. And that's kind of what I prayed that day. And then I, went downtown for a little bit, went for a nice walk, and came back home. And I was expecting him to still be living, but when I called him, she said, "Oh, man, you didn't hear," and it kind of broke up. I'm like, "What? Hear what?" And said that he had passed away that day, like at 3:15 or 3:45, and like, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, "Dang, Alan, man, like, I didn't really think that was gonna happen, but most of the people I've been with, I never thought they would die. It's just been like something that just happens, out of the blue. That's usually how it's been. But that makes me think, man, like, love who you're with and definitely tell them you love them every day, man. Because, like, every day isn't promised, and that's one thing that we think sometimes that it is promised. We'll make plans for a year later, or make plans for the next 2 days, or for the next day, and you just never know, like, what could happen with those plans. Because my plans when I was younger, yeah, I wanted to be a basketball player. But then on the other hand, God had other plans for me. And I didn't know what they were at the time, but I always had that faith somewhere. All that, even with all the stuff I was going through, I always had my faith somewhere. But I wasn't always like I am now, staying positive and praying all the time. Like, I wasn't doing much of that, but I always did have my faith that even if I didn't say it or even think it, I always knew that I would figure out something to do with my life. And I figured it out. It took time, took a while, listening to a lot of music, listening to a lot of Tupac. Like, that's like my idol right there. So he was really the motivation behind all my music, because I saw what he was doing and the impact he was making, and I was like, man, if I can do that just by rapping and telling my story, let's do it. But when I first tried, I wrote stuff down and, crossed stuff out, wrote stuff down, crossed stuff out, and just kept doing that till I had a song or had like a couple of lines. Like, I wasn't writing very good back then, but I mean, it's something I always liked doing. I always liked writing about life and what's going on in life and what's going on every day in my life. I always liked doing that and make poems. Like, I just started doing that because I have a girl that I love really bad, but she married and it ain't never gonna work out. Maybe it will one day, who knows? But what helps me is writing poems about it, and then it helps me just not worry about it no more. And then I get out whatever I need to get out of my chest at the time, and that helps me like so much, at the time. But yeah, writing, man, I just loved it from the get-go, and like eventually I got better and better, and I grew and worked hard on my craft and only got better with time. And like, that's what it takes sometimes, baby. That's what it takes sometimes. It's worth it. If it's worth it, you're gonna put that work in, and you're not gonna even feel like it's work. You're just gonna feel like, oh man, that felt good, man, to get something out that people are gonna hear, and like, man, you wrote those rhymes and they sound really good to you. You got to put them out to the world. Like, I love that. I love that feeling, That's what keeps me motivated. Helping other people, and along with helping myself. Because you gotta help yourself before you can help others. And that's what I'm doing with the music. Right now it's helping me in a way and that no one could help me. Only like through music does it help me like the way I need to be helped. And like me going to counselor or anything like that, like a therapist. Like, for me, that doesn't work, but I mean, for a lot of people, I mean, you should go if, you're having problems and you need to figure things out and you need help with making solutions and things like that. But with me, I already know what I want to do and I just stick with it, and it seems to be working because this music has really changed my life in so many ways, brought me closer to God, having a bigger connection than I used to have just through music. And now, listening to all types of music, not just the same music, like rap all the time. Like, ain't nothing with nothing wrong with rap all the time, but I mean, it's better to explore sometimes and, listen to new music. And I thank God that I have a nurse that can help me with that. And he always comes in and tells me what he listened to on the way here. And of course, we always play it. We listen to have a little jam session. So it's always nice to do that. But like, music is so crazy, man. Like, I don't get how music can help me so much, but it does. Like, I just have an undeniable love for it. It's just something I came to find, and that's became one of my favorite things to do. Like, I do it every week. I write a song 2 times, and then on top of that, I write for my album, which is 4 beats at a time, and usually I do 4 choruses first. I get the choruses out the way pretty much to kind of say what I want to say in the song, and then the verses I put in after, so that way I can kind of go with the theme of the song that I came up with the chorus. So I like doing that. It's easier for me, and it's a good method that works for me. So I'm gonna stick with it, man. This music is everything, man. Music is my life, man, for real. So I did a video the other day, like a Instagram Reels, but like kind of music video with one of my songs, and I do regular music videos, and like it's like less views on them than it is the one that I just made like quickly off the top of my head real quick. But I mean, for me, it's not about views, but it is about views because I want people to hear what I'm talking about, and hear my music. But I'll be okay if I had no views. Like, this music at the end of the day is there to help me, and me doing this, like posting all the videos and doing videos is me showing all the, effort I put in to the music, all the sweat, blood and tears, or blood, sweat and tears, yeah. So I just want to show that. But like, if I'm able to help somebody, if it's just one person, I've already helped millions, probably already, I don't know. But I mean, like, for me, it's not about that. It's more about the music side of it. Just letting people know, hey, I'm not quitting. I'm still out here. I'm still doing music. I'm here, man. I know you can see me. And that's what it is, man. I want people to see me, and they're seeing me, and it's working. Everything I'm doing is working right now for me. I may not be the richest or the poorest, but hey, I'm right there in that middle, man. And that middle's not too bad right now. I don't have to worry about fans chasing me and thinking about stressing out. I had to sign autographs and all that. I do have a stamp, but that was a long time ago when I could, right? And it's my real name, and I didn't do it with Wheelz the Rapper, so I would like to get that maybe done again, see if I can somehow, come up with a signature for Wheelz the Rapper. But I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen in, next days or next moments or next years. Like, I have no control over that. So like me, where I'm at, I try not to even worry about it. Just let go and try not to stress and let God handle it. That's what I do pretty much. But I appreciate y'all listening, and pray for your boy Wheelz. I'm trying to get rid of this little fever that I got tonight. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wheelz the Rapper. Check me out on TikTok, Wheelz the Rapper, Instagram, Wheelz the Rapper, Facebook, Ryan Schmidt, RYAN. RYANSCHMIDT. That's me. So add me when y'all can. I appreciate y'all for everything. And check me out on Spotify. Wheelz the Rapper got some albums on there. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll holler at y'all later. Wheelz, baby.